Well, yesterday was just rain, rain, and more rain, and today is dry weather with warmer temperatures. So some of our thoroughbreds did get some sheets put on them, so we can take those off. We're gonna just be looking for any rain rot on them, which is just that infection that can occur from too much moisture on them. The sheets usually help pretty good with that. Right, Gavin? Good. Yeah. Oh, he looks beautiful. Horse BO is hits different, let me tell you. Everyone else looks, oh my god, look how beautiful Champ looks. You wouldn't even think it rained, how clean he is. That's that hay feeder in the middle field. And Suede, look how dry and clean he is. Looking like he's using the new feeder. That's nice. Hey, Rachi. Maybe I need another cup of coffee this morning. Oh boy. There you go, Sriracha. Looks like he's enjoying his salt lick. The good news is everyone looks great. Let's see how RJ's doing. Someone was down in the hollow last night. Why don't you come on over here? We can show everybody your beautiful eye, huh? And you realize we haven't had the opportunity to show you guys, and if RJ will cooperate. Yeah, see? You can learn. Be cooperative and everything's fine. He didn't feel like showing you guys his eye today, I'm sorry. We'll try for tonight. We rotate out his fly masks, and we had to put finders on them because he kept losing them. This is a Galaxy Smart Tag that she got. That's kind of cool. So she'll always know where it's at. He lost, I think it's 4 right now that he's lost. Moving from morning feeding on to our chores for the day. It's so nice to see the horses eating hay in here. You're good. Look at you guys, huh? Looks like it's weather and sriracha. This is an exciting day, and a day I've been looking forward to ever since we put up this temporary fence line, because I knew when I got to this day that the barn would be done. And surprise, surprise, the barn is almost done, and we've gotten to that day. We're moving the fence lines that are surrounding our hay barn. They were originally put up to keep the horses out of the build site. As the posts were setting, the concrete was firming up, there would be tools and everything would be everywhere. It would be quite dangerous for horses to be walking around in here, and they could potentially hurt themselves. This side is staying as is. The other side is changing, and we're actually expanding the fence lines. This whole area right here is not pasture. This is, you know, a throughway now, main road access, as well as manure storage. So there isn't any pasture here, and we're gonna fence this off to make things a lot better for hay season. What we're working on today is expanding the fence lines and setting up an area where the trucks and tractors can come in for unloading hay, with the horses not being able to get in there and get that fresh hay. They're gonna want that hay, and they're gonna want it badly, and I don't blame them. It's gonna be the best we have to offer. I would want it too. And they will get it. They just have to wait for when it's put in its respective time period. So we gotta store the hay in here. We got a nice plan set up. Let's go ahead and enact it. And it all starts with turning off our fencer so that we don't get shocked, and working on moving these fence posts, which I got to admit, I'm really becoming quite fond of this temporary fencing. It's really nice. The ability to have a fence line that is powered by the sun is definitely something that is shouldn't be taken for granted. I suppose the first thing we should do is set up our new line, which is going to hook right in to this side of the barn, and it's going to go straight across and connect to that corner post right there. With the new line set in, we can then drop the old line and allow the horses to come in and graze this off. Veggie boys are on the move. Here, all the equipment. Got some extra if we need it. thinking, since this is a corner piece here, what we might do is put a gate opening in here to allow entry through this spot to this part of the pasture. But that's a future thing, that's not a now thing. No worries about that postal logger. I'm getting that today too, and that's going to move up over there into our equipment storage that's up there. Wonder how this will look in a few days. I'm sure it'll look just like that. I'm going to do what my grandfather and his father did before him. He used nature's posts. Okay. Perfect for this. We've got rain coming tomorrow and tomorrow night and all day the day after, Saturday. And it rained yesterday, so the ground's soft. And it's not raining today, so it's perfect for being out here doing. Nice little window we got here. Okay, now we get to work on this slope here. It's definitely, you know, in the ground. I just didn't account for how soft the ground is. Maybe a little bit up the hill here. Oh, I'm talking to a group that fell over. Cool. I need one of them there insulators. It's humid today. That's for sure. Okay. That'll take us. Got a briar bush in my way. Now this one here needs to be mowed over, and that one down there needs to be mowed over. And then in here should probably be thinking maybe something like that, just to kind of keep it on the right side of the ditch. Something like that. Skeeters are out. Them there skeeters, they're out. I haven't even used any of our new equipment yet. It's all just the OG stuff. There is moisture in the air. It is very humid today. The horses heard me breaking something and got scared. Very bendy. It's good this hill's covered in poison ivy. Otherwise, you know, we would have a problem-free workday. Alright, I'm thinking we got one there. We probably have one here. Rock, rock, rock. No rock. And that'll go straight up to our corner post. Good deal. Thinking right here. Like that. That's good. It's kind of crazy that it bends it. Kind of looks like I should probably put a metal one here. I actually just got some trees I have to trim. I'll do that. Just gotta trim some trees. That way this is wide enough for something to get through. And that takes us right to down here. Well, looky, looky, look where we are. Clean that off. That'll be an opening right there. And then the fence will go, I'll probably have to get through there. Some bushwhacking in my future here. See some bushwhacking. Definitely gonna want a sturdy one here. We want to plan this out accordingly. Let's try a new one, even though this thing bends pretty quickly. Put it about there. We're going to do an insulator that's also tied on with wire that'll allow it to kind of hook in here and transfer power. And the reason why we're putting the fence this way is we're using the ponds as natural barriers. What's nice about this is we can leave it open. Horses can graze and clean off the whole area, otherwise it's going to get overgrown. Or we can close it, and when we have it closed, not only do the horses are not able to get in, but we can actually leave the gate entry open, and we can leave this gate entry open, because the horses cannot access any of this from their side of the pasture, which will allow the tractors and the trucks to come in with first cutting hay without having to do any gates drive right up to the hay barn and unload. We can scoop up the bales, bring them in and out of the hay barn as needed. And the horses will be on the other side of the fence and they're not able to get into the hay barn at all. It's a genius design. I'm very pleased with it. It's genius. So for now, I think what we're gonna, this is not how I'm gonna have this, but for now we're just gonna kind of hook on there so it gives me something to go off of. I'd say to about right there. Love extra. Extra line is good. A wire, tie it on to the insulator here so that this can hook on to that, and I'll pull this way. It's gonna hook in over there. I should have brought my, I have some tools I'm gonna bring after lunch that'll make this job a little bit easier. But I gotta clear this all out here and get in here. That'll work out pretty good. Now we go up the hill. So I think this one we're gonna keep going that way. And now we go straight up. So the horses have access to all of this on our side here. There we go. Oh, that was good. Turn these around, so the fence line is facing the horses. I think it's safe to say that the horses are very happy that they are able to get in here and eat some grass. Well, we got some tools. I'm kind of excited about some of these. Fence is now off. I just tested it and it's working great. We have power right down to right here. I have not wired it so that it's able to send power across that way over to that side and up that way. But we do have power all the way down here. Starting things off, this guy right here is from one of you. You guys sent me this last year and I have been dying to use this tool. And we have not had the need for it until today. So that, ooh. This is a brush cutter attachment and I think that this is perfect for what we're about to use here. And I've never used it before, so let's try it out and see how it does. Boy, that's scary sounding. Okay. Boy, oh boy, that makes your hands vibrate. Well, sheesh! That just makes this tool so much more valuable. That job would have sucked. Look at that blade. Like nothing. And it's reversible. That's sweet. Oh my word, what is that? Is that blue sky? That's blue sky. Whew. Oh, it's so hot, man. It's a good thing they're forecasting more rain. Now don't judge me, I'm using a DeWalt chain on a Milwaukee saw. And that's all I needed to do here. Clean that up enough. Let the rotary chopper handle this. Good, 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 good. This was an area we've been meaning to fence off for a little bit of time because in the winter time when this pond freezes over, granted it doesn't really freeze solid as we, learned last year, but it's not a very deep pond, so it does freeze from time to time, and when it does, basically the animals have the opportunity to simply walk directly out of the pasture. So we just connected it over to the existing fence there, and the horses have access to all of this in here as grass.
We're basically only fencing off this area of bushes, our dirt, and our holding area here. Got a couple more things to clean up. Then why don't we show you guys how the fence line looks. So, thoughts on the brush cutter attachment? Absolutely awesome, and far better than any brush cutter I've used in the past. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can cut up to 2-inch diameter stuff with this thing. It's crazy. And I love that it's part of the same system that I use the string trimmer and the broom on. Love that. I love that this guard is actually nice, so it keeps the blade from accidentally cutting somebody, you know? All right, let's show you guys how things look. Right here will be a gate opening, so you can unhook that. Dropping this, allowing, of course, the horses to come into this section and graze off the grass in here. But more importantly, the tractor can come through here and go up for putting hay out, as well as the manure spreader can get in there. Right here will pretty much stay the same up until manure season. Once it's time to spread manure, well, you can, of course, take this down. I can get in here and scoop up all the manure, also allowing the horses to get in here and graze, and then put it right back up again come time for putting hay in and manure storage instead of spreading. See how the horses did. Let's get a little before and after shots here. That's just after a few hours. And there'll be another gate handle right over there. So you can open up that one and open up this one, and you could head down this way if for some reason you need access that direction. And I'm thinking we're probably gonna put another handle somewhere around here to allow you to get through into this side of the pasture should the need arise. But there we go. Lots of openings. So awesome when we're putting hay in. And all these guys are gonna wanna eat it, but it'll be able to be safely put away. Good deal. Perfect. Well, today was a great day. I'm very happy and pleased we got that fence line put in. That's awesome, and that's gonna be huge come hay season, which I'm excited to say we have an optimistic forecast, but that's about all I can put out about that for now. Time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, consider subscribing, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.